Evening. Just thought I'd do an introduction of how to start a painting. Doesn't matter whether it's acrylic or oil, this will be the process for you and hopefully it will help people. Got a normal standard canvas, okay. At the back of it you'll see there's some wedges, wooden wedges. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to open up the canvas and attach these wooden wedges into these stretcher bars, so make sure that it's nice and taut and tight like a drum. That's key, that's where you want your canvas. So hopefully by doing this little video it may help people to know the process and the correct way and best way to start. Because a lot of questions that get asked to me is how do you start a painting? So a lot of people start and unfortunately that's where they seem to get the trouble. If it doesn't start well, it's never going to end well, so that's key. So having a little bit of knowledge will certainly help you in the process of going forward and producing art. Okay, so we take off all the wrapping, and all we've got to do now is install the wedges. Within the canvas here you'll see little slots for the wedges to go in. Just give them a little tap with a little toffee hammer. 2 in each section, in each corner. That does the job. Once you do all this, it will keep it nice and taut and it shouldn't stretch or bag with any weight of paint until many years to come. So it may certainly helps the process. Everyone's got their own ways of doing this, but trust me, if you go down this road, you'll certainly be on the right process, because people have different ways of doing it. Some people don't even treat their canvases. Canvases, when you buy them, they'll come primed, ready to go, but I always do mine again, because they're all factory done, so I like to do it by hand and make sure it's done. First thing we need to do now, all the wedges are in, so if you can see them, they're all done, they're ready to go. Now we need just to spray the canvas with a normal water bottle. Basically this stretches the canvas in it, so it keeps it nice and taut. So give that a good spray. Okay, and that'll be the process. So we're going to start off with acrylic paint. So this will be an acrylic process, but just more or less the same for oil. However, for acrylic painting we're going to just give the top surface a quick spray. Just wet that so it lubricates it, so paint and acrylic gesso and stuff like that can spread on it. This is the acrylic gesso. What we're going to do, this will prime the canvas, so that makes sure it's nice and smooth. So if you're going to do any blending, this will work for you. Okay, we'll just sprinkle some of that on there. Very liberal, nice amount. Okay, now a brush. Nice big one stroke, what they call one stroke, nice big brush. Give it a good coating of water, just water. And now we can just spread the gesso directly all over the canvas. Cover all the corners, make sure it's well done. If you need to add more, by all means do so. Any hairs or anything like that that gets on the canvas, remove them as soon as you can. If you can't get them while they're wet, you can definitely get them when they're dry. Just pick them off before you actually start your process of your painting. So nice easy strokes up and down, just cover the canvas. As I said, they've been primed by manufacturers. However, they always seem to be so much better once you do them yourself. And then that covers the canvas. Normally you would let that dry for a little while. You can speed up the process with an air dryer. If you want to go straight into the painting, if you've got time to wait, by all means, that's fair play to you. Okay, not great at these videos, am I? It is my first one, so bear with me if I am a bit rubbish. Right, okay, so that's the first coat of gesso. Okay, that's the gesso, made by Liquitex, this make. Doesn't really matter. If you gesso any canvas, it doesn't matter whether it's for oil or acrylic, you're fine. Okay. Now we've got Winsor & Newton Galleria acrylic paint. Okay, so basically put some of this onto a palette, which is normal, just normal palette here. Squirt out a good liberal amount. Okay, always do up your tops, otherwise they're dry on your actual paints once you open them. Now what we need to do now is give the paint a little bit of water. Okay, this is only acrylic paint. Okay, give it a little bit of water and that will make it flow nicely onto the canvas. Everything must be nice flow to the canvas. Now we get our brush. Now we just want to go cover every corner like you did with the gesso. Okay, up and down, just keep putting that down on there. Cover every part of that inch. Now this we'd be doing a sky. So this is one way you would do a sky, just nice blue sky. And then obviously by all means you can do your gradations. They always have sky from high up here, come darker, and it comes lower to the horizon, so always take that into account. Okay, but for this demonstration I really don't care how I'm doing it, I'm just doing it for you, just for the video, just to get an idea. Okay, just so you know the process, because most people just don't know how to start, which is the issue, so hence why I'm doing this video, to try and help people. There's 3 reasons what I believe why people don't paint, and the first one is fear. The fear of failing. You shouldn't be scared to fail. Every person fails in their life and stuff they do. You can't be perfect at it. It takes a lot of work and knowledge. Once you've got that, you're fine. So first one's fear. The next one's time. I never have enough time, unfortunately. You have to make time when you're doing stuff like this, so you know you can squeeze in a couple of hours here and there, or do it in sections. You don't have to do a painting all in one go. Okay, and then the next one's money. Okay, for the cost, it's too expensive to do, which obviously is understandable. So you know, get your budget in place first. I mean, these tubes of paint, they're not dear. The acrylic ones are only like £4, £3.85, something along them lines. So when you start doing oil painting, that's where it becomes a lot more pricier, but it's still affordable depending on what brand you have. If you have handmade oils, it will be more expensive. Okay, so don't be scared to fail. No one's going to see your painting. Okay, only you. Okay, if you don't want no one to see it, you don't have to show anyone. Okay, so don't be scared to start and go through the process. So that's a nice blue sky, so that's ideal for an oil or acrylic. Now, even though we have put acrylic on it, doesn't matter, you can go over that with either and start your process. Okay, if you're going to do oil painting, okay, instead of using the water, you would use liquid original. Okay, it's made by Winsor & Newton. Again, just stick with the same company, Winsor & Newton. They've been going for over 200 odd years, so they know their stuff and their brands are quite good. So they're great. They're based in France now. I think they was based up in North years ago, but they're in France now. So that's good. So you would mix this with your oil paints, okay, and that makes it lubricant and spread. Okay, so that's the difference. Gesso is key to prime the canvases. Acrylic paint, you only need water, so it's a bit like watercolours. Just for, you know, just a liberal amount of spray of water. Don't flood it. So just general little spray of water, and that makes it lubricant, and then enough to flow on the canvas. Okay, hopefully that was a little bit helpful to some of you, but as I said, don't be scared to try, have a go. If you need any help, I'm on Facebook or Instagram. You can always speak to me, and then by all means, it's all free advice. Okay, good luck to everyone.